La gente que ha luchado porque esto suceda. Precisamente este domingo 22 vamos a estar en playas de Tijuana, en el Faro. Nos va a visitar gente de la ACLU. Nos van a dar un pequeño seminario para saber quiénes son las personas que aplican, y pues queremos que más gente sepa que esto está sucediendo y que puedan tener la oportunidad de regresar.
You had a comment?
Oh yeah, I was just going to say that for me, this is when, you know, the connection with what I said before about the hypocrisy with the phrase "spare troops." You know, another one of those empty phrases that we hear all the time is about family values, and I think that
the party of family values is the one that hates these people.
Exactly, and I think that, you know, and it even connects back to what we were talking about earlier with Father Dermot about really these communities of people that feel so righteous about, you know, talking about supporting the troops and about family values and about what Christianity should really be, and then at the end of the day, really seeing people who do break apart families and who do isolate people who, you know, like transgender people you were talking about before, who don't feel like they have a place in church anymore, and now these veterans who have been deported as well. I think it's really a shame that people actually believe things that they're saying, but don't realize the actual real implications that it has for people.
You know, one of the things that strikes me about the whole thing is, and it has to be SDF, if these were Canadians, you go back to that.
It's really simple.
Americans or children exiled to Canada to live with their...
They'd be back tomorrow.
What would the response?
They'd be back tomorrow.
What would the response of the American people be?
They would be back here tomorrow. The problem here is, God forbid, a brown kid or a brown mom flees violence to come to a place where we have the Statue of Liberty that says we take your downtrodden and everybody else. God forbid that it's a brown kid or a brown mom or a brown dad. That's the issue. And people get mad at me whenever I say it. It is what it is. Because, like I said, if it was white Americans or white, you know, Canadians exiled, you know, up there, they'd be back here tomorrow. There would be an outcry. You know, when the Marine crossed guns, broke Mexican law, crossed guns into Tijuana, and got arrested, like he should have. He was white. They went to his defense. He just got arrested again over the weekend for drunk driving. They're still going to his defense.
His military.
PTSD. Yeah, but not these guys.
That was the president from Tech. Was a thing from PTSD treated. You know, why isn't the same apply to our person?
Hey, Hector, you still there?
Yes, we're still here.
What do you think about that, what Father Rogers is saying?
Well, with Tamarosi, like I said, I'm not there to judge him, but we're also being deported, and we suffer from post-traumatic syndrome, so why aren't we, why is anybody batting for us to go home? And not just here in Mexico, but there's guys all over the 26 different countries. So I think it's, there's a double standard there, but you know, these people should, if PTSD is the issue, they should really consider batting for deported veterans and asking for their return home so they can also receive the same treatment that this Marine is having.
Switching just a little bit. It's infuriating, it's shameful to me, everything that's going on. But if I look on the flip side of it, you guys are getting support from tons of people that you've never met before in your life. How does that feel?
It gives us hope. I've been doing this since I got deported in 2004, so there was a time when I felt I was the only person that this was happening to, and then there's more people, and I went from having no support to being on radio stations, people sending toys that I still have. I haven't given to my daughter yet, but this will be the first Christmas that I'm going to be able to give my daughter something. So it's very and not because if I had a job over there, I used to give my daughter tons of things, but this is it's very nice. It feels good to be able to give my daughter something, but it feels a lot better if I was there to give it to her, and it was something that I worked hard for. But I thank you guys for being able to help out not just my child, but other kids, the Dreamers' mom's kids. Our children are our future, and we can't keep separating families and you know, it's very important. Yeah, exactly. So it's very. I have hope, and I believe in America. I think it's a great country, and I think I heard you guys talking about slavery, and you know, every country has had its bad times everywhere throughout history. It's not, you know, it's not just America, but we've come back and we've been able to make certain changes, and we need to fix this wrong. We need to stop separating families. We need to stop deporting veterans, and there's a lot of other things that we need to change. But definitely, we would like to see everybody back with their families.
Hector, if I can, I just want to commend you and Lieutenant Bucker for what you did for Yolanda during these like weeks and months. You know, the United States might have protected him. This might be very difficult for his family to be able to love his parents, but gosh, as a chaplain, it's an amazing thing to see that you guys really stepped up to the plate. So there was others who had fallen, and you make sure that you found that no abandoned. I want to commend for that.
Thank you, and we try to do what the U.S. government is not doing, what the VA is not doing, is we try to take care of them to a certain limited extent because we don't have the resources that we need. But we can't do it without the support from the people in the United States, from people that are helping out and stepping up to helping us. And the Dreamers moms need help, we need help, and if anybody wants to donate any clothing, food, whatever, they can contact Father Dermot, Mark, you know, and we definitely need whatever help we can get. But the most important thing is to go home. So call your congressman, call your legislators, so we can get these things changed. And that's the only way things are going to get changed, is through legislation.
So you guys are starting to actually get people, and when I say people, I take that back. You guys are actually starting to get Congress people to listen to you, correct?
I've been able to speak to Al Franklin's office. I called Susan Davis's office the other day. They were willing to listen to me. We have gotten a legislation in the past with Mike Thompson, signed by 16 other congressmen. That was in 2011. So congressmen are, you know, there's people that are listening. It's just, you know, it's gonna take time, like everything. You know, it's better than nothing.
So you guys just had a stand down there, correct?
Yes, we recently had a medical stand down where we provided dental and psychological evaluations. From there, we're going to get the follow-ups. And sure, go ahead.
That was not provided by the American government.
No,
right?
no, it was a non-profit organization out of here in Mexico.
And that's absolutely shameful.
It is. Yes.
Good on the Mexican people that decided to help you guys and do that for you, but our government should look at that. They should have absolute shame that a foreign government and foreign people have to help our veterans. That's shameful. I can't. I just did. From the minute I heard about you guys, I've not been able to get you guys out of my head, and it's amazing to me that our government can sit there and watch what's happening, and it's out there. It's not like it's not in the news. It's out there, and just ignore it completely. You know, it's amazing to me.
Yes, and we can't blame just the Obama administration. There's been 3 administrations. The deportations have begun. Well, they've done it in World War I and World War II, but in the recent deportations of veterans, this last time it happened in 1996. 3 administrations have failed to address this issue. So I'm not just blaming the president. I'm blaming the politicians that can make these changes, and we're hoping that once the word gets out, that we can help make this wrong or right.
What do you think is what do you feel like you told us about the progress that's being made in terms of this treatment, or is it going to take another one?
I can hear, Mark, can you repeat? I can hear you better.
She said, do you feel that, actually, hold on, I'll just pass her my mic.
No, I just was wondering, you know, I know that the Obama administration has really been trying to get something happening before we got in office, and you feel like there's any hope that that'll happen, or that it's going to take, you know, fourth administration to really maintain this pretty quickly?
I believe that he has the power to do an executive order. He's still our commander in chief, but I just don't feel that we have enough media attention for it to be, for but he's the president. He can do it. He can make it happen. He can pardon all the veterans to go home. So I'm not rolling them out, but it'd be nice.
They did that for all the people that didn't want to go to Vietnam and went to Canada to pardon them.
Yeah.
I believe it was the Republican president that did do that pardon for all of them because that, which to me is for you guys to actually fought and got honorably discharged and let people that ran and didn't want to come back. That's just a figure for the boxing in the nation.
Yeah.
So let's go back over to Yolanda. I can't even, either one of these situations I can't even handle. I just want
to, before we do, go back over to Yolanda. Just like I let the listening audience know that this Sunday, March 22nd at 12 noon at Friendship Park, I'll be accompanying a group, especially as Gonzalo's mother and two other relatives, will be accompanying them into the Friendship Circle in Friendship Park in Florida, and we'll be having a memorial service there for Gonzalo on both sides of the tent. So, to the listening audience, I would encourage you to stand up, be a solidarity with these great men, and show your will by marching right up to us and side by side, shoulder to shoulder, and showing support. So that's Sunday, March 22nd, 12 o'clock noon, walking into Friendship Park.
And I think, here in San Diego, we do have an opportunity to really have that close connection. For those of us who can, we can sometimes even go into Tijuana and pay a visit, or at least get up to Friendship Park and really demonstrate our solidarity with our bodies by showing up, because we are a binational region, and we should continue to remember that we are connected to serve brothers and sisters who live in Tijuana and who have been reported there. So I think, hopefully that's
Yolanda, ¿ustedes ya han tenido chance de hablar con representantes de aquí del gobierno, congresistas o senadores?
No, todavía no. Mi compañero Roberto Vivar, que es el codirector de las mamás deportadas, esta mañana parece que habló con alguien, todavía no sé bien quién es. Lo que queremos también es seguir con una campaña que iniciamos hace 2 meses. Son cartas que van dirigidas a congresistas, eran cartas de niños ciudadanos de Estados Unidos que como único regalo pedían de regreso a sus padres, no querían una Navidad más sin ellos. Esa fue la primera vez que iniciamos la campaña, entregamos 50 cartas, aún no sabemos si estas cartas han sido entregadas a los congresistas, las entregamos aquí en el Consulado de Estados Unidos en Tijuana. Fue el comienzo, ahora vamos por 500 cartas para el 8 de mayo, es algo representativo para el Día de las Madres, pero en esta ocasión las cartas no solamente vienen por parte de niños, vienen por parte de cualquier ciudadano de Estados Unidos que tenga un familiar deportado. Queremos que nos ayuden a que se haga una legislación, que haya oportunidad de que podamos volver a casa. De verdad que el estar separado de los hijos es un estado mental que nos puede llevar a perder la razón. Queremos seguir adelante, tenemos un psicólogo, estamos trabajando también en tener una clínica de prevención para que no lleguemos a caer en las drogas. Es muy difícil, es verdaderamente terrible estar separados de los hijos, es algo que no se puede soportar, es algo a lo que no le puedo poner nombre, es increíblemente doloroso pensar que nosotras que les dimos la vida estemos separados de ellos sin haber cometido ningún crimen. Yo creo que todos merecemos una segunda oportunidad y eso es lo que estamos pidiendo.
¿Y qué pueden hacer la gente aquí para ayudarles a ustedes ahorita en la situación que están?
Queremos que la gente en especial se sensibilice, se pongan en nuestro lugar, se pongan a pensar qué sería de ellos el pensar que pasó un mes, 1 año, 2 años, 5 años, 8 años sin ver a sus hijos, que nos ayuden a llamar a congresistas, que ellos tienen el poder de ayudarnos, el presidente puede hacerlo, tiene el poder, pero no ha querido. Él es padre, tiene hijos, tiene una familia, que se ponga también en nuestros zapatos y que piense qué haría él en nuestro lugar. Que nos digan cómo se puede hacer para vivir sin nuestra familia. Queremos que nos ayuden y principalmente queremos presentarnos frente a un juez. Queremos que sepa que no es posible vivir lejos de nuestros hijos.
So, she's asking for anybody out there listening to help. She's asking for is contact your congressman, your congresswoman, your senators. Let them know what's going on. Ask them to change the situation. Putting stuff on her plate, or not even just her, in all their places where they've been separated for kids for years. 2 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. It's the feeling that she can't really put to words. There's an emptiness of not being able to help your kids grow into adults, and worrying about where they are, who they're with, who's watching them, are they, using drugs, things like that. The help they need is to get a hearing before Congress, and try to put these things back together that have been broken apart by our broken immigration rules and laws.
Hace poco tiempo pasamos cartas de dominio a la embajada americana en Hispana. ¿Cuáles fueron los resultados?
No lo escuché bien, Father.
Hace poco tiempo nosotros, tú y yo y todos los demás, pasamos unas cartas, muchas cartas de los niños exiliados y deportados a la embajada americana en Hispana. ¿Cuáles fueron los resultados?
No sabemos todavía, queremos hacer una cita, queremos que nos digan qué fue lo que pasó con esas cartas, si han sido entregadas. Hasta este momento, una de nuestras compañeras que está en Chicago, Susana Sandoval, es la que está encargándose de hablar con algunos de los congresistas para saber si esas cartas fueron entregadas o simplemente están guardadas o las echaron a la basura. Entonces, eso no nos está quitando el ánimo de seguir adelante con las 500 cartas. Tienen que llegar a sus manos, nos tienen que escuchar y pues es el trabajo que ellos tienen que hacer.
Ya estamos llegando a la conclusión de tu show. Yolanda, yo voy a seguir haciendo lo que yo puedo para ayudar a ustedes, porque es algo que realmente yo no puedo imaginar estar separado de mis niños. Y yo no puedo imaginar el dolor que tienen ustedes y yo voy a seguir peleando para ustedes. Hector, I told you when I first started communicating with you back before Christmas that you're on my radar, and I'm going to do everything I can for you guys, because I'm blown away that I had no idea we deported veterans, and the reasons we're deporting veterans, it blows me away. The fact that when you got your honorable discharge, that wasn't your citizenship paper, is ridiculous. I'm going to fight for you guys as best I can, and then whatever ruckus I need to raise up, that's what I'm going to do, because that's what I'm pretty good at, is getting people all riled up. So I wish you guys the best, and it's saddening to me that we're even having this conversation.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for both of you for sharing your stories, and I think a lot of people hear on the news about deportation, but they don't really think about the personal story, what that really means for people, and for you both to be great to speak with us and speak with all kinds of people, whoever's going to hear you, and be vulnerable and share their stories. I think really does help people to put themselves in your shoes and realize that it really is an absolute injustice. And it's unfortunate that people can't imagine that without the story, but it really does humanize their experiences. Pues gracias a Yolanda también por compartir su historia y para dar tiempo a esta causa y para compartir con la gente que está escuchando lo que pasó a tú y tu familia, y estamos contigo siempre luchando. Pues gracias por compartir.
Father Rogers,
Yes, I also want to add my sentiments. I love these guys. It's just that from the one of my heart, I love these guys. I love them and treat them brothers and friends, and I admire them for what they're doing. I admire them for the struggle. It's too easy to give up. It's too easy to say it's an impossible case, but both these men and women have stepped up to the plate, take care of each other, take care of the other mothers, take care of the other veterans, and anything at all that we can do on this side of the border, we're going to be there. Thanks for being here.
Hector, anything you want to leave us with?
Well, I want to thank you guys very much, and again, if anybody's interested, this Sunday from 1 to 2, we're going to honor Gonzalo by being there with his family. So everybody's welcome to be there and to show their support. And thank you, everybody, for helping us raise awareness and hopefully to reach other people's hearts and minds. Thank you.
All right, take care, guys. Cuídate.
Gracias.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
That's good.